Now, when it comes to drop shipping niches, there are so many different niches that you can choose to have your store in. Like you can focus on car accessories or furniture or car chargers or whatever. Does it really matter if you just focus on one niche, or should you have a general store where you have all sorts of stuff on the same website? This is a common question, and in this video, you're going to get a detailed answer from an expert from a company called Sell the Trend. So, Sell the Trend is a really popular dropshipping platform and they offer a free trial. And so, one of the guys from their team is actually going to answer this question in detail with lots of examples. So, I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure you watch all the way to the end. And if you do want to follow along and you want to try Sell the Trend, then they offer a free trial.
Should you build a niche store or a general store? Okay, so niche being that you kind of stick inside one arena like health and beauty, or let's say camping, versus a general store where you just put any and all products in your storefront. And the truth is, the reason why I wanted to bring up this topic is that niche stores actually do a lot better. All right. And so I wanted to talk about some reasons why niche stores are the way to go right now, and why general stores, again, may be easier at first, but it's actually better to kind of find a niche that you can live in. So let's talk a little bit about that. The downsides to a general store have been that it does become hard to get customers to come back to your store and purchase again. So again, let's say a customer comes into your store for an ad that you're running. Let's use the product example, the EMS skin therapy machine. And if a client buys that product, then, and let's say a bunch of the other products on my store are a pet product, it becomes a lot less likely that they're going to come back and buy a pet product because they came to the store for a health and beauty product. All right. So I want you to think about that. And as you guys start thinking about your products and building out your store, that it becomes important that the niche store benefits are really kind of what you should be thinking about. So let's talk a little bit about the niche store benefits. You can easily use social media channels. Okay, so what I want you to think about as we go through this training, when we show you how to find influencers on Instagram, when we show you how to go look for people on TikTok, it becomes a lot easier if you are a niche store. So if you are an all pet store, it becomes a lot easier and more hyper focused that you're out there actually looking for people in the pet industry. All right. Number two is you can build a blog around your niche and get free traffic. So the other thing about being niche is if you are a pet store, all your blogs can be based around a pet store. They can be based around types of pets, types of dogs, types of cats, whatever it may be. You can write blog content and really create a whole brand. And so that's kind of the big difference between a general store and a niche store, is it's easier to actually create a brand for yourself in a niche store. All right. And number three, you're going to have more repeat purchases from past customers. So again, if you're a store that's full of pet products or full of women's beauty products, when you go to send out newsletters with email marketing, when you post stuff on social media, those people are going to be very specific to your brand. And it just becomes a lot more likely that the environment that you're building on social media, with your advertising, with your blog posts, with your products, everything becomes a lot more focused in one area. So it becomes a lot easier to actually build your following of people who are actually going to buy from you. Number four, I kind of already spoke about this a little bit, but it's easier to do email marketing. It truly is easier when all the people that are on your email list, you know that they are a specific person that is into your type of products, right? So when you start putting those together, it just becomes a lot easier to speak to your audience when you know exactly who that audience is and who the avatar is. The other thing is upselling becomes easier, okay? Let's talk about the EMS skin therapy product that we're doing through this whole training. If somebody came in for that product, I also know that I could probably go find a blackhead vacuum and probably a bunch of other women's products that are in the beauty niche that could fit right in with the individuals that are buying that original product. With pets, it's going to be the same thing. So you've got pet outfits, you've got pet collars, you've got pet food, you've got all sorts of things that can fit inside of that niche. So when someone comes into your store for one product and you set up an upsell to another like product that they're likely to purchase, then the likelihood of your upsell converting and your customer leaving with more in their cart becomes a lot higher. So the downsides to a niche store is it can be a little bit harder at first to decide on what niche you want to go into. The key here that I always say to students is find something that you can enjoy living in for the next year or two. Like really think about that. If you don't enjoy blogging about women's beauty products, then maybe it's not the particular niche you want to go into. If you don't mind and you want to learn more about that industry and go into it, then perfect. But just know that whatever niche that you go into, like it really does kind of become your world around your business for quite some time. So I always say if you can find a passion in something that you enjoy, working in and talking about and constantly promoting, then that's going to be kind of the key to you having success because you enjoy actually getting up and working on your business every day.
So there you go. I hope that answers your question. If you want to try out Sell the Trend, you can use the link in the description to get started completely for free. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.